Hey you guys, it's Mikkel, and it is feeling like spring. I am just so excited. Finally, we are making it out of the winter. Winters are hard here. I live in Portland, Oregon. Oh my goodness, the sunshine feels so good. My kids are outside running around. It's amazing. Thought I would come on here and share a message that I've been meaning to share. A lot of questions on how we run our home with like media and all of that. We've all heard that we need to live in the world and not of the world. And unfortunately, a lot of us have gotten lazy and we've let the world into our homes. And so we are living in the world and of the world, and you don't even realize that it's happening. And this is, I think, one of the hardest things to do in our day, because our world is so linked to technology, and like we have to have the technology, but it's so important that we put this armor in place. I want to start out to say that I know a lot of you guys have the child filter and you just kind of trust it, and you just kind of give your kid the iPad or a phone or a computer, and you're like, well, we have a kid filter, all is well. And I really want to give you a warning that that's not going to work. Satan's not that dumb. He's been doing this for a long time, and he knows how to find his way around that filter, and it's happened in our family. So that was a huge wake-up call for me, because I was one that thought, oh, we have a kid filter and all is well. Well, Satan is the greatest counterfeit. Satan knows your children are the future, the valiant warriors, and he's going to work on them harder and more deceptive and more than maybe someone that's not in Christ and with Christ. So we need to wake up, and we need to get vigilant, and we need to start speaking to the Lord on a daily basis and asking him where the holes are in our home. What do we need to fix? How can I make this better? Be watchful at all times, all times. So with that said, we have learned over the years through our own little holes and maybe getting sleepy that this is a daily vigilant effort. So with computers, we do have, because we homeschool, we have lots of laptops. We have two of these. We have a desktop Mac. My husband has a work PC downstairs. He has a work iPad, which I seriously don't allow the iPad in my home. I don't allow the kids on the iPad. So he keeps that with his work and at his work. So we're just going to start with computers. With computers, we only have one login, and I know the password and my kids do not know the password. I used to give, when we first got these, again, I didn't know and I had to be taught the hard way. I gave all the kids their own logins. That is mistake number one. Do not give your kids their own logins, even if you have a child filter. It's opening a door for Satan to come in. So one login. I know the password. My kids cannot get on here without me entering it in. A lot of parents may think that's inconvenient. Why can't they just log in, including my husband? He thinks it's pretty inconvenient that every time they need to log in, they have to come get me. But it's just a safeguard, and I'm fine with inconvenience. I welcome inconvenience, because in these days, it's really inconvenient to be a valiant Christian. So the moment you feel comfortable and you're kind of settling in, that's the moment you need to start waking up and checking your armor, because there's probably a leak somewhere. So don't get comfortable. We've always got to be awake and vigilant with this. Another thing, we always have computers in the same room, especially where I'm at and I can see the screen. And that's in our schoolroom. Okay, so really quick, I forgot to share what I do at night. So I know that charging stations are recommended at night for devices. I have felt prompted to make the charging station in my room right next to my bed. So I bring all the devices, all the phones, everything in my room right next to my bed. I charge it up here. So I know where it's at. So my daughter is almost turning 15, and I'm sure you're all asking about phones and all of that. All right, so smartphones. Only me and my husband have smartphones. We do not give individual phones to our kids. And I want to share this amazing phone that we found. It's called a Gab phone. I'm sure maybe you guys have heard of it. It has no internet, no apps, you can't download apps. You can't even send pictures or receive pictures. It's the most basic phone. This is our kid phone. Okay, so this is a huge tip. Do not give Scout. We do not give devices like a child will not like have a device. Like this is my phone or this is my computer. That's again, opening another door of danger. So this is the kid phone and they all share it, and it does what it needs to do. It's phone calls and texts, and that's all they need to do. And I'm constantly seeing warnings from our leaders and from, maybe even experts, child development experts. There's warning after warning after warning about phones and how dangerous they are. And I just read in this month's magazine, March 20, there's another warning in here, and it is a warning about a boy or family where their son graduated high school. He's 18, so you think, oh, they're 18, they can have a smartphone. They gave him a smartphone, and it in an instant, it was like bad, really bad. So the Gab phone has been a blessing. It's awesome. It does what it needs to do. And I love it so much, you guys. I have an affiliate link for the Gab phone. It's going to be linked down below. So please, and you know what the cool thing about the Gab phone is? It's totally cheaper than a smartphone. So why not? This is the phone and the only phone that we will have for our kids, and they're probably going to share it. I wanted to share what we do for movies. We actually edit every single movie we watch through this device called CLEARPLAY. I don't have any, I'm not an affiliate at all. They don't do affiliates. I don't get any credit for sharing this. I will put the link below. It's totally for you to check out. We just love it so much. We've had it for I think almost 10 years. And we edit every movie we watch. So first, what I'll do with movies is I will get the title of the movie, and I'll Google the title of the movie with parent guide after it. And then the results will come up and there'll be this link to, I'll probably put the website below. I can't remember. I click on a certain link that I see a search result, and it will give everything that's in that movie. All the swear words, all the gore, the profanity, every single scene that's in that movie. And from there, I make sure it can be edited on ClearPlay, and then I make sure that it's an overall uplifting family inspirational movie with a good message. And honestly, you guys, there aren't very many movies to watch when you do that. So just saying. But going on to what shows do we watch? Well, we don't have TV. We just have Disney Plus. But there's so many things on Disney Plus we don't watch because, again, there's just profanity in there, and I just want no profanity in my home. It's not allowed. So I'm very strict. We watch the old Donald Duck things. Okay, so the one thing that we're loving to watch right now that I totally suggest for you guys is the original Little House on the Prairie. It's 9 seasons, so uplifting and cute, perfectly clean, has faith written through it. They talk about the Bible, and it's just so sweet and amazing. So, and my kids, again, 15 all the way down to 8, teenagers, we're loving it. So after we do school and get our music and chores done, we will sit down on the couch and we'll watch an episode of Little House on the Prairie. We love it. It is awesome. And when I think about this and how lax Christ followers have become, they just, every kid has a smartphone now. it's just like they get to do everything. And I think, what is the difference between that and the Israelites worshiping a gold idol? Like, what is the difference? There is no difference. The more and more I just see that we are the Israelites worshiping the gold idol. We just are. And we need to put the gold idol away and go back and climb up that mountain with Moses, okay, and follow our prophet and rise up above. And it's going to take a lot of work. It's not, I mean, it's hard. It's frustrating sometimes because you can't find any movies to watch as a family. That's why we went back to Little House on the Prairie. It's not convenient. It's going to be harder. But in the end, it's going to really help purify your house and your family, and just raise it up. I see with the youth nowadays, I can see the stain of the world on their spirit like that. I just see it. The minute you see their face, you just see that they're stained by the world. They're stained by all that stuff. They're not. I'm going to tell you about the video games. We had the Wii, and I thought it was harmless. It was just like like skiing games and totally harmless, innocent stuff. So I thought, this isn't a big deal. You know, it's like old school and whatever. Well, there was one night when I came into Drew's room and he said, oh, Jesus told me something. And I'm like, what did Jesus tell you? And he said, Jesus told me to get rid of the Wii. And I was like, and Drew loved the Wii at the time. I'm like, what the heck? Like, why? And he's like, because I need to I'm wasting time on it. I need to spend my time doing better things. It was amazing. The next day, we got rid of the Wii. We haven't had it since. And that is just a way that the Lord can work through your kids. When you try to sanctify your home and clean it, then the Spirit can speak to them and help you out. Okay? As parents, we need some help here. Okay? We need some help. It's hard. So that was the way the Lord went through one of my kids to help awaken me and to change something. And I didn't even see the harm in it, but even when it's not, violent or anything, it's a time waster. It's wasting time. And that's something that we are on earth to do. We are on earth to use our time given us for the Lord, not to waste it away. And all right, so you're probably wondering, well, do you guys have any fun? Like, what do you do for fun if you have none of this stuff? Okay, we do have a family movie night. So we usually watch movies like Friday and Saturday. And like I said, we CLEARPLAY them. What I've started to do lately, since our streaming CLEARPLAY just isn't working, we have to actually put the Blu-ray in. I save the movies that we want on the library. So I order them through the library, okay? And then I'll pick them up. So I can get old movies. I can get any movies that we want to watch that are edited, that we can edit. And I grab them and we watch them. So the other day we watched The Biggest Little Farm. I don't know if you guys have watched this movie. Look it up. The Biggest Little Farm. It's like documentary style, but it's really an amazing, interesting movie about just this little farm. And it just shows you like God's creations and how they all work together. It was really amazing. We did put it on edit. I think there was like one swear word in there. I think it's like HE double hockey sticks. So it's super clean. But again, even The Biggest Little Farm, we put on edit because we just want it to be squeaky clean. But I really suggest that for if you're looking for like a family show. Another family movie, I'll have to do a YouTube video on good family movies, but that are editable. So I hope that helped you guys. If you have questions, please visit my website. I really love direct messages to me. So if you click my website and go to the contact me page, you can email me and you can contact me that way. But the link, like I said, the link for the Gab phone is down below. This has been such a blessing. I will do nothing else besides the Gab phone, like I said. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope that helped you guys, and I hope you guys can have the courage and the strength to leave the world. It really is a weaning process, and as you start to wean those things and change your lifestyle, change your home, it's going to be a little bit of a hump you're going to have to get over, and there's probably going to be a little fighting if your kids have their own smartphones or own computers and you start taking them away. You might have a little fight on your hands, but it is so worth it to protect your home and your kids, and there is just no reason at all any child needs their own smartphone. There's no reason at all, you guys. Not a reason, especially when you have a Gab phone. There's no reason. So I love you all, and thanks for watching. We'll come back soon. Bye.